Hello, everybody.
Hi, this is also Cousins. This is a new approach. We're going to do a bit of a tech video. We're gonna make a repair on a motherboard. We're going to work on some bent pins.
Yeah, this problem is coming from when you upgrade a CPU on the motherboard, or you want to clean it, change it, and maybe from a mistake you slip it off. And this new approach of making the repair, it will be very helpful in the future, because AMD will go to the next CPU socket, and in the future all will be LGA socket type, so the pins will be on the motherboard.
Yeah, but the problem is kind of the same. Either way, there's going to be pins on one component or the other. And the prices also make the difference, because you can have like an 800-pound CPU and a 100-pound motherboard. But there's also very expensive motherboards which make the repair worthwhile.
Yeah, it will be very helpful to save some money and doing on your own repair.
Yeah. What we're gonna try to show today is basically the way you should approach a repair like this. If a mistake is being if it's been made, or someone brings this over to you, I would suggest doing it with a microscope and very fine tweezers. It helps if you have a bit of experience with this kind of damage to a motherboard. Any other way, people suggest like using magnifying lenses and blades, and anything imprecise like that is going to have really poor results. Can I have the tweezer a bit?
Yes.
Yeah, so
show them to the camera.
This is how big it is compared to my hand, and that's what you can see right now is actually the way the components on the PCB look like. Yeah, on magnified. It's actually components that are close to the socket, which we're going to inspect soon. What I'm trying to show here is the actual size of this tweezer. Yeah, see, there's a bit of dirt on it. Compared to the pins. Yeah, you see how precise your movement must be. Any kind of mistake, anything that you don't take into consideration could damage the board even more.
So good use of the tools, and good tools like a microscope and tweezers, it's a must to do the repair.
Yeah. We're going to start with inspecting the socket of it. I'm going to remove this metal retention bracket. Just try to focus on the pins a bit. Okay. Now, you see they're all aligned, and to find like a way to tell which one is damaged, they should all keep like the same reflection. When they're factory brand new, they look like this. You see, every one of them shines exactly the same way. Anything moved will have a different reflection, and it will be out of line with the other ones. See, they keep a line in between each other. This is the actual bit that touches the CPU right there, and that's the most important part of the pin. If that is slightly out of alignment, it's going to probably land next to the CPU pad or cause a short circuit between two pads, and that's not good. Never attempt to test the CPU and stuff like that when you know you've got bent pins. I don't know. You could risk damaging the CPU or the motherboard even more. All right, so we start from the top corner here. This side looks good. There's a bit of stuff in here, fibers, dust. We're gonna brush it all off once we're done with
the repair.
Yeah. Okay. This part looks good as well. Just I keep comparing the way they reflect the light. Yeah, you see, you can easily spot if there's anything out of order. They're going to be
the
sticking out.
Needs to have the reflection.
There's already an exposed visible damage to one of the pins. Yeah, I'm gonna try to focus it even more. Can you see it?
Mm-hmm. It's
okay.
Right.
Yeah.
It's bent.
Yeah. You see, this pin is actually sitting on another pin.
Yeah.
So basically this is a full short circuit. If these two pins have different assignment on the PCB and they're not like the same voltage or the same signal, they're going to cause malfunction, probably even sparks, depending on the protection this board has.
So you have one there.
Yeah, so that one is actually not looking good at all. It's bent out of shape real bad. It's like bent backwards. Okay, a couple of more here. You see how they have a different position compared to a normal one.
Yeah.
They have to all point to that top right. If this one is like this, it's off the pad. It's definitely off the pad. And as you can see, the ones around it also have like a different direction compared to the other pins. They're also a bit like bent on an angle. So that's also a problem.
At least 3.
Yeah, you have to just straighten them to match the pad, and also make sure they're not like sideways.
Yes.
Okay. With the naked eye, I can already tell one more problem here.
Oh. Yes.
Because you can see it shining differently on that area, and when you zoom in a bit, you can actually see
the
more of the problem,
the damage, yes.
And it gives you more detail. I'm going to try to zoom in a bit with the microscope. Okay, focus back. Okay, come on. Now this is going to be even more detail. Being this close with my microscope, it's kind of restricting my my access to the pins.
The working area is not.
Yeah, let's go back up a bit. My light is getting stuck on the bracket. Okay. Okay. It's acceptable. Yeah. Okay, so you see these ones are out of alignment as well.
At least 4 pins.
Yeah. So what we're gonna start with the actual aligning them from this angle, and then I'm going to compare from like different angles. I'm gonna try to hold the board differently towards the microscope and make sure the height is good. And
actually, what you want to say is you need to look like a 3D perspective.
Yeah. So you work from more than one axis, because from here it looks good, but then you look at it from another angle, and then you can see the pin is actually lower or higher than the other ones, which means it might not touch the CPU once it's installed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is the idea.
This one here, you see? Where is it? Just yes. A tiny bit out of line from the other ones. See, these ones follow a certain line. And this one is not. all of these small details matter. You can't do this with a magnifying lens and a small blade or something. I don't think you can do it. And if you can, it's going to take 10 times more time.
And it slightly move the way, won't touch the pin on the CPU and it won't work.
It's not going to boot. Or you're going to have some RAM not being recognized on different slots, stuff like that. Okay, so let's begin with this left corner. Let me see if I can put the motherboard a bit closer to that area I'm interested in. Okay. Yeah, slow moves. Get used to the viewing angle. Get used to the way the pins react to your touching them. Yeah, because they have like a bit of a tension when you touch them. If you use too much force, you can easily bend it even worse. So just test it, pull on it just a bit. See, I'm just touching it up, move, test. Now I'm pushing on it with the tip of the tweezer a bit to see what happens. This one feels a bit loose, to be honest. Really loose. You see it?
Yes.
Actually, we might have a big problem here.
You have to solder it.
Yeah, I'm not even sure you can solder it because it goes all the way down to the socket. It gets to the PCB that way. Let's see, which one was it?
Yes,
this one. It might want to come up here. It's not doing it, but you see how it's moving with the whole pin?
Yes.
It's not good. Really bad.
So you think you don't have a connection there, maybe?
You see this one is doing the same thing?
Move another one from the right.
Yeah. They're all moving like that.
Yeah, maybe they have a small moving distance from the board. It's like no?
I don't know. You
see
try
how another one from
really
from
loose?
the left. Yeah, but try one from this part.
Where we'll move to another area
where didn't have damage to see if they are acting all like that. No, man.
Wow.
There's a big damage there.
You see how the bottom bit, you see that bottom bit over there? It's not moving compared to the pin, which means the bottom is fully connected to the PCB. Now, this one is connected. I can feel it just, being solid.
Try another one here. It will act in the same manner. Yeah.
This one is moving a bit as well. Maybe it's just the way the motherboard is built.
Try something in the middle. Let's see if
you can see it?
Yeah.
It's just wiggling all together.
Yes.
Really strange the way it moves.
This one too.
Wow.
I think it's not possible to damage all the pins in this
No,
this
definitely
manner.
no. So I'm guessing the socket this manufacturer chose has like more elasticity between the top of the pin and the bottom that touches the PCB, because it's got another end on the other side that's soldered onto the motherboard. It's like it's stuck on a soldered pad. So it usually the old ones, we can bring another board to show this. They don't move.
Yeah, for example, this one is not moving.
This one is really feels solid, yeah.
But the other one from the right, it's moving.
The problem is I can see the metal connected to the bottom of the pin, and it feels okay. It's good, but it feels like the whole assembly is wiggling in the plastic.
Like the base of the.
Yeah, you see. Yes. See, it's just moving with all together, which means you mess around with it too much, it might break from like the bottom.
Okay. So let's put them.
There's not much to do, to be honest. We'll just
try to make them.
We'll do the pin repair and see.
We will make a test at the end.
Yeah, we'll see what happens when we do the testing. which, yeah, I'm curious about, to be honest. Okay, so you see, this is what I'm doing. I'm just slowly bringing them in alignment with the other ones. You have to get the right angle. I think you can do it if you compare the way they reflect light compared to the other ones.
I think this is
and
not bad.
you match the height that way. But you still have to bend these guys, just move them a bit and slowly get every one of them aligned with the other ones. These two, you see how they feel like they're to the front a bit?
They don't reflect the light right.
Yeah.
So it's not the angle up in the head. No?
Yeah, the height. So I'm gonna try to push it back like this. It's not really listening. See? But we're gonna have to check from the side. Thing is, no matter how much you try to bend these back into position, there's always going to be
not perfect.
No, you're never going to get it all perfect. Yeah, it's really hard to convince metal to be the way it once was. This one is bent to the front as well. You see how it should be, like all the way to the back here, and it's just snapping back forward. Okay. Come on. Just trying to grab the whole bit of the pin, the whole arm, and just push it back. Try to get the metal back into the right position there. Just gonna come from a different angle, get the alignment back. Okay. Gotta hold my breath while I do it sometimes, Hold your breath for too long and you start losing it. You shake your hands get shaky,
You don't have enough oxygen on the blood.
Yeah. So key is patience, and have to find a technique to do this repetitively, not to damage anything around. Yeah. Okay. They're pretty good. We're going to check from the angle, like I said, see see how they behave compared to the other pins. What we're looking for is the way they're gonna move when the CPU pushes them down. They have to behave exactly like the other ones. If they move anywhere else when pushed, they're gonna come off the pad and not work. This one needs more pushing. All right. This one too.
Yes.
Keep an eye on them for me, because if I take my eyes off the screen, usually I can't find the one I was working on.
No, this one was moved while repairing them.
Okay.
Actually, it's not bad.
Pretty good, right?
Yes.
Give me the small brush. See if we can brush off some of this. You see there's like fibers and dust. So, small brush. It's very fine. It's really easy to bend these hairs, which means it's not going to take any pins with it if you brush the PCB or the socket. You see some of the fibers, most of them actually, they're gone. They're probably attached to the brush. Yep. Okay. Now, an extra pair of eyes is always useful. See the difference in coloration? The two pins, they're still bent a bit forward, and they have a different reflection of the light, but it's not too bad. Next area, moving to the right. Yeah, more fibers and dust.
Yeah, well,
I got a cable here. It's a bit crowded on the table here, trying to show this. Okay, I'm having a bit of an issue here.
something it's touching.
No, it's, you see the pins. There's something there. I think, yeah, I have to move up a bit. My light. Yeah, my light is in the way of the PCB.
No, okay.
Where is it? I can't see it.
It was touching that shield.
Yeah, but it's still not. Okay. There's. Okay. And now let's see. See, I wanted to see this this edge here. It was important to check it. There they are. You see them?
Very
All of this area. So we have to just go through these pins and get them back into shape. What I do here, no, you can't really see this. I'm resting my hand on the RAM sockets next to the CPU socket. So when working, my hand is as steady as possible.
Mhm.
If you try to work like in the air, it's not easy. So you have to always rest your hand on something to.
Let's show them how it's.
Okay. See? This is
You rest your hand.
this
on-
is the
on
way.
socket.
Yeah, my hand just sits on the PCB, and you see my movement is really fine. There's no shaking, not much, because I'm just resting most of my arm's weight on the PCB. This is the way you should do it, because if you keep your hand in the air, yeah, look at my precision now. You can see how the tweezer just moves
Yes.
everywhere on the screen.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, not so much.
Okay.
Okay. Continuing. Let's see this. This one's not good. Let's see if I can focus a bit more. Nope. Let's decrease the light a bit. Huh?
No, it's okay.
Sometimes they reflect so much light. It's not easy to tell the
Have the
angle.
focus.
Yeah. Same thing. We bend them up a bit, just changing their angle back to where it's supposed to be. Yeah.
Almost there.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. See, these ones feel a bit different. Maybe.
Yes. They're not moving on the.
No, it's fine. No, I thought they were like lower than the other
No,
ones.
it's pretty good. Yeah. It's okay.
Okay.
Here's the damage.
Okay. So starting from this this side, see, this one feels like it was a bit out. Okay. This one,
Yes.
it's out of alignment, but it feels like it's on the side as well a bit. Okay.
That was better.
Okay.
This one is.
This is the
really
worst
bad.
one. This is the worst one, yeah. See, it's also higher than the other ones. I'm gonna try to change the angle and grab it and move it. Oh, tweezer doesn't want to grip. It's okay.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah. Okay. Nice and slow. There's nothing you can do to make it faster. You just have to just slowly move the metal till it's where you want it to be.
Very patient.
Yeah. I felt it. This one is still higher, see, than the other one.
Yes, it's
So I'm gonna try to push it down a bit, not too much, because if you push it down too much, then you have to bring it back up.
yeah,
Move it too much, and it's gonna break off. So
little by little.
little by little, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try to get underneath it and change its angle from the bend. See the way it's turning from here? Let's see if I can get under there and twist it.
It's pretty good.
Something like this. Okay.
You
Now
have the,
coming from another angle. I don't know if this is doable, but I'm gonna try it. Okay.
It's pretty good. Now you have the reflection too of light.
Yeah. Now you see it's a bit not in the right angle,
Only a bit.
the top of the pin.
Yes,
So just try to get it to the right.
only the top.
Yeah. It's very flexible, but it's fine. We'll get there. Yep. You could
It's pretty good. Yeah.
you could easily watch paint dry or do this. I think this is funnier than watching paint dry though.
Yes, it's pretty good.
Okay. Guess they can't see it from a helicopter, right?
No, it's pretty good.
Yeah, you see, I still don't like the way this one looks like.
You want
It's-
to move it a little bit to the
No,
right?
I would like to twist it, but it's so difficult what I want to do that I might not be able to do it. See?
Yeah, yeah.
It's a bit on an angle compared to the other ones. Let's see. Yeah, but it's going in the right direction when you push it. So yeah. I'm gonna try to pull it just a bit more to the right. Come on. Not enough. A bit more. Okay. Come on.
Pretty
Okay.
nice.
All right.
And this one, maybe we can move it only a little bit to the left because it was moved.
This one?
Yes, a little bit.
Okay. This tweezer's so sharp.
Yes.
It's hard to push things with it. See, it's just sliding
I
underneath.
think it's okay. Yeah, no, it's okay.
Let me come up with which one? Was it this one?
Yes.
Okay. Let me try to. Yeah.
Okay, it's enough. And
Good.
this one, a bit to the right.
This one.
This one.
Yeah.
Because
okay.
this one was that one we repaired.
Yeah. See when huh?
A little bit, only a little bit.
I think it's higher. That's why it's
Yes.
tricking your eye. See? Needed pushing a bit.
It's not.
It's
Bad, it's
actually
okay,
it's
acceptable.
yeah, you're right. It needs just a bit to the right. Basically, oops, too much. You need to match the other ones
Yes.
in line with it. Okay, back. Come on.
Now it's okay. Now it's okay.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
Moving on.
Pretty good, yeah.
All right. Now
This part is done.
I keep saying now. The goal is for everything to look even.
Yes.
If you're not satisfied with the result, just keep practicing, keep trying to do it better and better until you get what you need as a result. Okay. I think the PCB is sitting on an angle. See?
Yes.
That's why some of the pins are less
not in
focused.
focus,
Yeah, because we're not
Some parts
perfectly
are
perpendicular to it, but it's fine. We'll just keep refocusing based on the area we need. See? Now
This one is 100.
this one is the challenge because of the way it's bent. This might actually need resoldering because I have a feeling the tip is going to come off. I've seen this before. You see, it's the brass that these pins are made of. It's aging, like fatiguing really easy. So if you bend it a couple of times, third time it's just going to snap off. Okay. Take it away from the good pin that we have next to it. Still need more.
This one was very big damage.
This is the worst one.
Yes.
Yeah, because the way it's
bent.
bent, it means it will likely break when you're putting it, straightening it back up. Come on, this one.
Let it for the end, the other one.
Yeah, because we're still gonna work next to it and might bend it again. You're right.
If it's breaking, you need to resolder that.
Yeah. Okay, so let's pull on this one a bit more to get the right angle.
But that will give you luck too.
Okay. I think it's a bit too much, isn't it?
Maybe you can let it like that. Try to unbend the top part because that is where the problem.
The challenge is, right?
Yes. If that is done right, then you can move it a little bit more.
Okay.
It's breaking now. bad situation.
Okay. Gonna try to get the tweezer behind it. You see? See how it looks like?
Yes.
Yeah.
Done it?
Nah, it's I have a bad feeling.
No. Comes some focus.
We'll have to
Nice one.
yeah.
It was really good.
Yeah, but you still halfway through.
Yeah, but now you have to just have patience.
And you see this top bit they have?
Mm-hmm.
This one is folded.
Yeah.
So it's
bent on the other way.
Instead of sitting like this, it's like this.
Yes.
So I'm not sure if the top bit of it is still going to touch the pad at the right place. It might touch it too close to the edge of the pad and not make a good contact. On the same time, if we check the pin out, we might find that this pin is actually doing the same thing as the other 20 pins around it, which is like ground or VSS or something like that. And it might not make a difference if it's there or not, unless you're overclocking and you have you need that extra megahertz. And it's not gonna get enough power because this pin is missing. This one moved really easy. You can see it. You see
but it's still folded. No?
Yeah, no, it is folded. The problem is, you see this.
Break?
Yeah, you see this here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a tear. It's already split there. You can see the way the metal is weakened, and it's probably gonna snap off if I push it down. If the CPU pushes on it, I don't know. See?
Yes.
Now,
Maybe
it's
it will work there.
thing is, there's another issue here. You don't want this to break off from here
Yeah, but that will be the problem.
under the CPU. Yeah.
So if it breaks now, it's okay. But later it will be damage.
Yeah. That extra bit of metal, it's just gonna be loose into the socket, and it might create a big problem.
But it's
in
not
the future.
really bad right now how it is. I think you're gonna have a contact there.
Let's try just running the tweezer on them.
It's down, but you can raise it a little bit more.
Like from the bottom.
Yes, to the.
Let me see. It's you have to find a good angle to get. You see, you have to get under this pin.
Yeah.
And away from the other ones to get here. There we go. Come on.
Yeah, that moves.
It moved. Now, I don't like it. Man. Look at it. See? That's a fracture there in the metal.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do something. Just
Change the angle.
yeah, I'm gonna change that whole angle. But the problem is,
It's too big, the metal.
yeah, you just can't get in there.
Cool. You can.
Okay, where was it? I think
It's not bad. I think you have a connection there. You cannot see the point of the pin.
you see,
because it's bending.
I'm going to come with the tweezer from the side so you can see the alignment I'm talking about. You see, this is the row of pads on the CPU, the tweezer, yeah, and you can see the top bit of
Yes,
the pins.
this one is the.
Yeah, my hand is shaking because I'm not leaning it against the PCB enough. Okay. There's a cap in my way. Great. I'm gonna go for the next row of pins then. I can't do it. Okay, what I was trying to say is that if you look at the way they're going to get
connection.
aligned, yeah, you see, it's in line with the top of each one of these pins. Yeah, this is, if I go on the middle of it, this is this is the top of the pin.
Yes.
That touches the PCB, the CPU pad, and these are like the edges that are lower. They have like a dome.
Yes.
The tip of this pin is actually going to touch in the same place as this one, so it's pretty good. It's just that the flexibility of this pin is affected. It's likely to not fall off, but like bend like this. When the pressure of the CPU pushes down on it, it might just flop.
Yeah, but it will have connection.
If it flops, no. Okay, moving on. Let's finish up the other pins and leave that one last. Okay, do you see anything I'm missing? Okay. This looks pretty good. Okay.
Yeah, this is a good part.
Yeah, this is the part that made it. So this shows you what damage you can make on really microscopic level. And since these things are so precisely built, any damage to these pins will just cause a malfunction. We still have that one, you know. I think we saw it. We saw it first. This
Yes.
this last pin. This one, I think it's the last one that needs alignment. Okay. I'm still struggling to find a good angle here. You always fight the metal bracket around the CPU, trying to get the tweezer in the right angle.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Not bad, right?
But
Not bad, not great, not
no, it's okay. But the other one from the
not
down,
perfect.
this one and this one, they need to be moved.
You're right.
Bit.
Yeah.
The down.
I think if you compare it, look, if you compare it to the other ones,
this one is to be
that
moved.
one is on the inside. Yeah, that's what I think. It might be like one is. Come on, let me see where. This one is too much on the inside.
Yes.
This one is too much on the outside.
Yeah, a bit of.
I think this one needs pushing in a bit.
But not too much.
Yeah.
I think it's okay.
Yeah, and this one needs pulling a bit on the outside. Just a bit more. A bit more.
Pretty good. Yes.
All right, so this is how you gotta make them look like.
Mm-hmm. Can you check the left top corner a bit more?
Left top. Yeah, I can see
This
a
is the
spot
right,
there.
the
You're
left.
right.
The
No,
left.
no, no. Wait a second. I saw something there. No, it's good. Top left, right?
Yeah, top left one. Just move it slowly. Mm-hmm. Okay.
If-
Go down in this.
Yeah. Thing is, I'm looking at the pins from
No, it's okay. It's okay.
from my point of view here, and I can only see where the damage is with the three areas we worked on,
Yeah, so
which is the really bad pin, the one we were worried about. I think it's this one. Where is it?
this one.
That one. Yeah, it's hard to notice now, but from the angle I'm looking at it now, it just reflects the light differently, which means it's probably too high or too low. I think compared to the other ones, it's lower. So
Mhm.
it's instead of being like this, it's kind of like that, you know. Really dodgy pin there. Okay, I'm still see. Let me see. Come on. Okay, there's a bit of a shield on the back of the PCB, and it's just in the way of my microscope here. This corner looks good. I don't see any issues with it. Oh, I see what's going on.
What? Have a
One of the
the screws.
yeah, one of the supports is still stuck to the PCB, to the motherboard. No, I think I need a bigger tool. I need a pair of pliers and a screwdriver, because we have to hold the motherboard, the screw that goes to the motherboard, and standoff that goes on the case. The standoff from the case really came off with the screw. The screw is probably the wrong type, and it just got stuck in the thread. This happened to me as well, but I usually remove them. I don't leave them on the. Okay, it's a bit smaller than I expected,
It's okay.
but it should do. Yeah. All right, you want to catch the angle from?
Yes.
Okay.
Just 1 second.
Where is it? Okay, I can see it. Yeah, can see it. Just gonna try to hold it from here. Yeah. All right. See, I need a bit more power. We need the bigger pliers.
Bigger pliers.
Bigger pliers.
I will give it.
Every problem gets solved with the bigger pliers. In this case, at least that one.
Now I have two of them.
Yeah.
Which one?
This one gives me the most confidence. Yeah.
Okay. One second.
Okay. Just going to do the same thing. It's just I want to catch it. Yeah. I'm holding the hex bit of it, so I don't hold the thread. I don't want to hold the thread because if I hold the thread, it's bad. Come on. Nope.
It's stuck.
No, it's not stuck. I need a better screwdriver too.
No.
All right.
Wait a second. Maybe
the head is
different head.
Yeah.
This one okay? This one is better.
Let me see compared to that one. It's almost the same. He tried to get it out. Okay. Let's try with this one.
Okay.
Hold this for a bit. All right. Let me get back into my. I can see why it's a struggle to get the screw out. It has been tried. It just didn't want to come out. I got it. All right. You see? We should have had one of those metal tins. You had to drop it into it like
like a bullet.
Yeah, like a bullet. Yeah. All right. Done. Cool. So now we can move the motherboard easily across the bench. Okay. Better. Much better. Okay. So I don't know if you can see it. These two are in the way. The standoff and the screw were stuck into each other, and if you don't have the right tools and the way to hold everything together, you might end up damaging the PCB. So always be careful if you're using big pair of pliers. Don't get it close to small components because they're going to be easily broken off by it.
It's different.
Every tool has to be handled properly. Yeah. Doesn't matter how it is. Okay, moving on. So you see, this corner looks good now. You can easily get to it. Just shout if you see anything odd.
No, it's pretty good.
You can still tell those two.
Yeah, that we worked on.
Yeah, you see the
difference of the light, how
the way they reflect the light. That means the pin angle is a bit off compared to the other ones, but you can never get it perfectly back there. Maybe someone could do it, but in this case, it's not necessary.
The main idea and the biggest problem it is if you will bend them too much, because
they're gonna
first
snap off.
It's coming bend, so
Yeah,
you'll bend, and if you're doing too much this operation, they will break. So the idea it is less bending them, it will stay stronger.
Yeah. See, this one feels like it could be pushed a bit more. Yeah, that's it.
It's not really bad.
It's fine?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Everything's still looking aligned and sharp, right?
Yeah. This motherboard, I think you need to clean it, and just needs a test.
Yep. That's right. Okay. You see how the
who showed this to the camera? Because it's very small.
It's a paintbrush.
It's a very small.
It's out of
paintbrush.
focus again. Try to put your hand behind the. That's it.
So it's a
Get closer.
small paintbrush.
There it is.
It's very effective because it's very thin, no?
Yeah, the bristles on it are very soft, and you can easily bend them. So that means they're not going to just scratch everything off with them. If you have like the bristles on a toothbrush, they're too tough. I put them
plastic, but
yeah, they're nylon. And if I touch the PCB with these pins with that, they're probably going to look a lot worse. Yeah, but a fine brush, very gently brushing, will give you the best results. You can take all of the hairs, all of the fibers, everything that flies into the socket, just take it out of there. You see, I brushed it and you can barely see anything left in there. Now,
you have a hair.
Shake it there, man. Yeah, I think this should still be there. I didn't get to these pins. What I wanted to say is that you see they have a different angle. They're opposing the other ones. So never brush against these pins. Just try to brush along with the way they go.
Just go like that.
Because if you brush against them, you can bend them like that, and you have a whole new problem. You start straightening pins again.
From top
so you
to
see,
bottom.
I'm going from top to bottom like this. Same way.
Until there.
And that's it. Yeah, see? You can see something there. You can see it as well.
Yes, you can use the tweezers.
I think I'll just pull it out with the tweezer. I think this one came off the brush.
Yes.
But it's bigger than the... where'd it go? It's bigger than the dust that was already there. You can just easily remove this one. Okay, it's out. You can blow it off as well.
Yeah.
But some of the stuff that gets on these pins really needs a brushing off. It's not going to be enough to blow it there. Also, high pressure air might give you more issues. Okay. I would say this looks as good as it could.
Yes, it's a nice. It's a nice job. Yeah.
Okay. The only dodgy bit is that that pin that was folded. We've gotten it to a good angle, and hopefully. I'm gonna move the camera up, and we're gonna change the angle to check what I said. We're gonna see it from the side and get an impression on how it should look like compared to the other one. So it's already in focus. Okay, you can see it.
But it's in line make the connection.
It's in line, but you see how the metal is aged?
Yes.
In that bend.
Yeah, the idea is you don't need to try to lock too much with that pin, because
we can do it, but it's an extra challenge. It's gonna be like an hour extra of work.
The problem
is just to solder that.
Yeah, if it will break that pin, you have to solder.
Yeah. So what we'll do? We'll just put the CPU in,
test
and just close the bracket on. If there's any weakness in this pin, you're just gonna find it bent. We're gonna open up and see the top is hanging like that. Remove it and replace the top bit. Okay. But that's about it.
Okay. We're gonna put the CPU and we're gonna make some tests, and I think this will end the job.
Yep. All right. Okay. So the last test with the last slot, all of the three work. Okay. So we're booted. Alright, I guess that's about it. Okay.